familiar with the concept of a hidden gem. It's that thing that we might enjoy that, well, maybe didn't catch on with the rest of society. It's that piece of music, movie we watched, book we read, video game we played that for us gave us a lot of pleasure, but maybe just didn't catch on with everybody else. Today I'd like to introduce you to one such hidden gem that I recently found, the Dancing Pumpkin, the Pick of the Patch. This is a 2005 Silver Hammer production for local television. I mean, just look at the box art. You know this is gonna be good. And what's this at the bottom? It was recognized as a Telly Award winner. It's gotta be good, right? It's on my show. Do you think it's gonna be any good? Watch and find out. Holy shit, I bet these kids feel more ripped off than the ones that went to My Little Pony Live. Wow, this makes the graphics for hard driving on Genesis look good.
Little did they know the secret behind the pumpkins they put on their doorstep. Until the night of the Dancing Pumpkin.
Okay, before we go on with this review, I gotta give you a bit of a warning. This movie is dark. I don't mean that it deals with heavy subject matter or is super serious. I mean that the animation is rendered in fucking pitch black. Seriously, the draw distance between the characters in the background is virtually nothing. The only thing you're gonna see, even in broad daylight, is the whites of their eyes. Good on you, Silverhammer.
Did you see anything? No, I didn't see anything.
Well, I sure as fuck did, and it's called Horrifying Character Models. This is way too scary for children. Hell, I'm terrified already. Nope, this is way worse. Can you give a movie a hard R for grotesque animation? Why? I'm less than 2 minutes into this pumpkin spice pile of crap and I'm already getting dancing filler? Silverhammer Films! Why use effort when mediocrity might just be as profitable?
I've been caught red-handed, vines and all. My dancing has gotten me in trouble, but I love it so much I can't help it. Salutations.
Hello.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. This is not the appropriate response in this situation. You kids are either dumb as bricks, high on Valium, or you're just way too accepting of some weird shit. And I highly doubt in this movie's universe that they just allow any kind of shenanigans like this from occurring.
Are you friendly?
Certainly I am, Heather.
How do you know my name?
I know all your names. You're Chris. You're Nicholas. You're Joyce.
I prefer to know all about my victims before I wear their skins as a bathrobe.
Now it's my duty to guard your house.
You said duty.
What are you guarding the house from?
Well, that's a secret.
In other words, you don't have an alibi.
Promise me you won't tell anyone.
We won't tell anyone if you tell us what you're guarding the house from.
That's supposed to be a secret. One secret leads to another, and then to another, and before you know it, they'll take away my dancing shoes and I'll be pumpkin pie before my time.
Alright, we need to unpack this for a quick minute. So, let's review this little nugget of the film. First, Ginger McBraindead here thinks that the dancing pumpkin skills are awesome. Girl, you wouldn't know good dancing if it came up and kicked you in the ass. Number 2, a lot of this conversation mirrors something that you might hear from a serial molester or killer. Quite the dialogue we're having here on the porch about keeping things hush-hush. Number 3, I am now introduced to the concept of pumpkin death. We are 3 minutes into this cartoon, and I'm already scared, confused, and sad.
Halloween night, monsters, goblins, ghosts and unpleasant souls roam about. In the monster world, the more scary you are, the more important you are.
So does that mean these kids are considered a part of Hell's Royal Court?
When you go out trick-or-treating, you see monsters.
Oh, come on. Some of these are terrible clip art you stole from Dingo Pictures.
Monsters try to sneak up on houses because they know people live in them. It's the pumpkin's job to keep them away. If a monster is bitten twice by pumpkins on the same night, it will shrink down to the size of a pumpkin seed and spend the rest of its life hiding under mushrooms being chased by hungry birds.
Wow, what a load of bullshit!
Meanwhile, down in the catacombs below Fraggle Rock,
The Book of Hurts. From here on, Halloween monsters will hurt people. I'm gonna take the happy out of Halloween.
go ahead, I never enjoyed it. Because everybody on my street was too cheap to buy full-size candy bars. Cheap fucks.
How can we stop him?
Travel to his castle and face him. If we can drag him into the sun, he turns into skunk cabbage.
I'll help you.
I can't wait to skin you and wear your ass as a helmet.
It's time to go. Chris. What? This morning in the library, I looked up the word ogre in the dictionary. What did it say?
It says you're all fucking dumb. And if you read further, it says after the ogre eats you, he's gonna wear your pinky toes around his neck. Congratulations.
Who feeds on human flesh. The dancing pumpkin thinks we could stop an ogre? We can if we expose him to sunlight. It's frightening just thinking about it.
Oh, here, wait a minute. You guys deserve something. You deserve all the voice acting awards.
I brought my slingshot with some golf balls. I brought some fudge I made with my mom. I brought a jar of holy water. I got it from my church. I brought one of my mother's sunflowers.
Can you guess which one saw a horror movie and actually came prepared?
The Thunderbellies haven't arrived.
Thunderbellies?
Here they are now. They're members of the royal family. 500 pounds or bigger. Climb inside. We have a long way to go to Thinkgrinder's castle.
The fuck are you doing? Haven't you kids ever heard of stranger danger? I mean, does this shit just happen on a regular basis in your town that you don't even bother to question it anymore?
Inside the Thunderbellies, the children felt safe.
Who is talking? Seriously, who?
A practice stage. Just a second. Oh, I love dancing.
I know, let's have a game. Let's see if they can beat the Pocket Ninja record for filler bullshit. Mr. Pumpkin, I need to level with you right now. You need to either get this low graphics adventure on its way, or you need to fillet these kids while they're still mildly bemused. Because right now, this dancing filler shit needs to stop. I mean, holy shit, even a 5-year-old would say,
You know what? I think he needs to stop with this dancing bullshit.
and that kid probably has a matchbox shoved up their ass.
Yes, let's get going. We have a long way to go to the pumpkin ball, and even further to go to get to Thinkgrinder's castle.
So why did you stop for a dance break, numbnuts? Soon, 3 witches who we know nothing about show up to terrorize the pumpkins. Why? Because we have to advance the plot somehow, I guess.
This is terrible. I have to get help at the pumpkin ball.
Where's Chris and the other Thunderbelly?
He and the Thunderbelly have been captured by the witches.
Oh no! What will the witches do?
Who can say? Maybe they'll sell him to Thinkgrinder.
Then Thinkgrinder will have him for dinner.
Maybe. But sadly, it's definitely curtains for the Thunderbelly. I'm sure they'll break him up for their spells.
Oh yeah. Your friend, he's dead. And I'm pretty sure that big Thunderbelly fuck is already a part of their pumpkin spice lattes by now. You know, Mr. Pumpkin is pretty nonchalant about this shit. I mean, really. But, I mean, he probably has only one regret, and that is he didn't get to use that kid's hand as a prophylactic. Could this movie get any darker? I mean, black bears rolling in tar pits at midnight don't get this dark. Wow, so the pumpkin ball is just a copy and paste asset party. Way to go above and beyond to get that Telly award.
On our way to stop Fink Grinder, we were noticed by witches. They captured one of the Thunderbellies, the one with Chris inside.
We have to save them.
Clearly, I'm concerned for my brother. Honest, I am. Meanwhile, at Mini Stonehenge from Spinal Tap.
He's just an ordinary boy. Let's put him in a pot for dinner.
No. We can't have him for supper. I'll marry him and make him a woman.
Two things here. Number one, what the hell happened to that witch's throat right there? Second, ew!
What's your name, my love?
It's Chris.
Chris, the proper response to that question is...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
How sweet. But I need to know, darling, will you marry me? Or do you want to be served for supper?
I'd rather marry you.
I just knew you'd say that.
Oh, God, that's just more appalling than child bride. And that, oh, God. And that shit was based on reality. Oh, fuck.
My fellow pumpkins, good evening. As you know, tonight we have the annual dance contest to celebrate our diversity and goodwill.
Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? We're as diverse as binary digits. And on top of that, I'm dead inside. My soul was crushed by this massive fat ass when he made me watch Brazilian soccer passion. Hey, this is cool and all, but I have a question. What the fuck does this have to do with defeating Fink Grinder or saving Chris? To understand the gross underpinnings of authorial intent within the Dancing Pumpkin, we must first apply a critical lens to understand what exactly is happening in this media text. And so we will deconstruct this media text with the help of the median flange syndrome. Within this form of critical studies, we learn how and why such productions become such shit. And there are a number of crucial points to this. Within this critical lens, we must first understand that there we have a baseline of shit. Something that we carry as a general guideline or consensus of what is good animation, sound, plots, and all the others. So, within this syndrome, we must understand that there will be 5 mounds, but first culminating in 4 to create the 5th. And within the Dancing Pumpkin, the 4 mounds of frustration are thus. First, we have no plot. As we can see throughout the film, there is no real coherent plot to what exactly is going on in this media text. Number 2, shitty characters. This mound of frustration comes from the fact that there is no character development. They are one-dimensional characters, and we know very little about them. Number 3, the terrible animation. Terrible animation is very inherent in a lot of media text of this type. Whether it is poor quality of movement or draw distances with the background, all of them usually share this common trait. The 4th mound is usually a co-conspirator with plot, and that is lots of filler. Finding ways to fill out the runtime in order to reach that elusive 40-minute feature mark that so many films of this type usually strive for. And within each mound, such as filler, terrible animation, and no plot, you have these valleys of anger, which come from the audience as they watch and wonder, what in God's holy name is being done in this pile of shit that nobody in their right mind should be watching? Holy God, I must have lost the remote control to even bother watching this piece of dreck. But regardless, we are here and we are watching. And as you see, these four mounds culminate together to create the fifth mound. The fifth mound being larger than the rest. To create what essentially is the middle finger. And for us, in this media text, culminates as the total package. You may be wondering, Dr. Miller, what exactly do you mean by the total package within this critical framework known as median phalange syndrome for the dancing pumpkin? And it is this. This is a burning piece of shit nobody in their right mind should ever watch. My God, my dog can rub its ass across the carpet and yet it would animate something far better. Oh my God, even Dingo Animation at times has flashes of brilliance where nothing in this piece of shit does. It's all garbage. What the fuck is a Thunderbelly? What the fuck is with the children? Why does everyone just accept shit as it is? And to which the producers of The Dancing Pumpkin reply thusly, fuck you, you paid for it, deal with it. Enjoy our Telly Award. And there you have it. Median phalange syndrome for The Dancing Pumpkin. Thank you, and good night.
How many dances will there be?
Maybe 100.
Oh, fuck you, no! I'm not sitting through 100 dancers!
They're all so good.
I've already forgotten about your dead brother.
My God, she's nude! We can't wait to jack off to this and spooge pumpkin seeds in each other's faces.
It is clear, sir, that you have earned this year's blue ribbon as the finest dancer.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am very honored. Ask him about your brother.
Well, that was fun. Lifetime dream fulfilled. Whatever. On to the next thing. Well, I just sat through 5 minutes of Dancing Pumpkins. 10% of the whole fucking movie was right here. This scene. Is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? Because you know what? I really wish a landslide would come and take me away after just dealing with this shit. I mean, first we have a Thunderbelly that's dead. We don't have any concern that Chris is still missing and may also possibly be dead. In fact, for all we know, he's bumping uglies with a woman who's 3 days older than dirt. That's on so many levels of wrong, I can't hardly stomach it. Mr. Pumpkin just achieved his life dream. Doesn't seem to give a rat's ass about it. Movie, you owe me time and energy that I will never get back. Thanks a lot.
He's as old as the earth and knows everything.
How can we find my brother?
You cannot. Into your hearts and resolve to be brave and true in order to pierce the shell of malice and ignorance.
What, you think I'm gonna go after the low-hanging fruit? What kind of comedian do you think I am? Meanwhile, at the grossest honeymoon night ever,
Us, we have only 3 hours to wait until our marriage is binding. My family spell book. It's 3,000 years old, you know.
I was a teenage hottie when they printed it.
Box. is a very unloyal flying snake named Ponce de Leon. Can you imagine? He doesn't like witches. He's tried to escape every time I've let him loose from his box.
Plot point!
The flying snake.
Hi, I'm Chris. Gingley just said she didn't want you. May I look after you?
Will you lock me in the box and try to force me to scare people?
No.
Then we'll be friends.
Well, this is the nicest tentacle hentai I've ever seen.
You are in grave danger here, monsieur. She is evil. Gingley's already had 23 husbands.
23 husbands, huh? Sounds like she's giving Larry King some competition.
We have to escape soon, Ponce. In 3 hours, I'll be legally married to her.
Chris, get out here right now, or you'll be in an ogre's oven before sunup.
Good lord, it sounds like they're already married. So they slip the witch, some sleeping powder and escape. And then run into...
When he saw you, he ran off because you smell terrible.
Look, Thick Skull, I've always been more frightening than you. I've had to work twice as hard at my job because you're so unfrightening.
I am far too annoyed to deal with this lover's quarrel. Man, skeleton sex is weird.
We are Skrellian skeletons, and champion wrestlers nonetheless.
So which one of you is Papa Shango?
Then Bogey always takes my bones.
Hey, we already witnessed you two jump each other's bones. You don't have to sugar your sex talk now.
We have entered the ogre's woods. Remember to be brave and true in your hearts. Your courage will be tested in this awful place.
Back to plot A, the dancing pumpkin has become the exposition pumpkin. I guess that is the sad reality of completing your life's dream.
Oh no! Watch out!
The skeleton's worse.
Oh no, watch out. I'm scared. Hey, stupid! I hope your stamina wheel is big because you need to hit the A button a lot to calm down this horse.
Most unseemly.
Are you okay?
Yes, we have to keep going.
Well, thank Lucifer I stalled out this movie for a minute. I learned that trick from Boom Boom Sabotage. Teleporting animation!
Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see anything.
How the fuck does anybody see anything in this movie? It's like you need a goddamn flashlight just to see the fucking characters progress the plot. Honestly, the Nintendo 64 had better draw distances than this shit. Okay, I guess we're gonna make this a thing now. I mean, the zombie might have needed help, and you just shrinked his ass down. I guess it's bite first, ask questions later after you floss.
Turn back.
What was that?
A banshee. Let's go. We have to keep moving.
Oh, I think this haunted place has wilted my sunflower.
Here, let them have some of this holy water.
Look, my sunflower has come back to life.
That's amazing.
Grinder will win. He's strong.
This is Sparta!
Ah, we're finally introduced to Fink Grinder.
See, there are children and a pumpkin in the barren woods. The cage is always ready. I'll dress for dinner.
Glad to know the sex dungeon is already warmed up.
Told me Humpty Dumpty had excellent balance. That before he was pushed off the wall, he was a tremendous athlete. He could walk a tightrope, figure skate, and do gymnastics. So you see, an egg like that would never just fall off the wall.
What the fuck is this? Did the movie just all of a sudden turn into CSI Storybook Forest? Well, this takes all the horror out of the Symphony of the Night.
What's behind this door?
I don't know about this, monsieur.
So the numbskulls trigger a trap and, well, of course, they sound concerned.
We're trapped.
in the background there. Is that a diagram on how to eat children? Fucking awesome!
Helgi, push! Put me on my body!
So they slip the boneheads out of the cage to help them escape when...
I'm hungry.
Damn, dude, breath mints! Whew!
If you want my treasure, let my friends go.
No. I take what I want.
Watch out!
Oh no, the drama is killing me. I can't take it.
Take that!
Wow, glad all that came in handy.
Who are you? And what are you doing with my clothes and jewels? Nobody takes what's mine.
We haven't taken anything. We found these shiny things down the hall.
Besides, if we take off these clothes, we'd be naked.
So let's review what happened in our movie today. Child marriage, nudity, death, child eating, and dancing. You know, all 5 food groups are fucked up. Way to go, Silverhammer. Telly award-winning stuff. All the way.
Big Grinder has the thickest skull of all. That axe is called.
Wait a minute, I thought Fink Grinder was the baddest mother around. This is more reminiscent of Dennis the Menace harassing Mr. Wilson.
Get out of here!
Salutations, great Thunderbellies!
And the day is saved. Thanks to the giant horrific gourds. Yay?
He just stopped playing the game.
He's not very good at tag. He's been wheezing and gasping as if he were tired.
Put my treasure back.
Fink Grinder, about as evil and fierce as someone with an overdue library book.
Look, the sun is coming up.
No.
No,
No.
Oh, put that shit on repeat.
no.
No. No. No. No. No. No. It's over.
Stay a while and explore the rest of the castle.
It's time for us to go home.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye!
Okay, then just fuck to wherever and whatever. Toodles, bitches! And that was The Dancing Pumpkin. Is it a hidden gem? Well, to someone like me who loves to watch total shit, sure. But for the rest of you, it probably should remain in the bowels of the earth forever. You're welcome, happy Halloween. But while I was doing this review, I learned a couple things. Number one, the Telly Award down here. I learned that basically you can buy these pieces of shit. For the paltry sum of $250, you'd get your own Telly Award. And you can get it for things like, you know, the thing you put on your mother's refrigerator. Telly Award. Why the fuck not? Basically, it helps you bolster whatever bullshit you're trying to peddle. Because some idiots will believe it. Number two, this got a remake in 2014. Silverhammer apparently found some money somewhere, and they remade it, shot for shot. Updated the graphics to look like GameCube instead of Nintendo 64. And I didn't really watch too much of it. I mean, it's mostly on their website, dancingpumpkin.com. That is a thing. And didn't want to relive it, so I didn't bother. But it's there for you to look at if you want. As for me, I'm going to wait outside on my porch and hopefully someone will show up and ask to trick or treat, because I'm the guy who gets all the full-size candy bars. I'm that guy. Till next time, party people, fuck off. And happy fuck Halloween.